Hello everyone, dobrodošli, welcome to my channel Learning with Sandra. Today it is finally time for a new Interslavic lesson and we will learn about genders. So if you want to know about genders in Interslavic, stay with me and learn with me. Okay, so in Interslavic there are three genders: masculine, feminine and neuter. And those three genders are assigned to all words. So if it is a living being, visible masculine, it is grammatically masculine as well. So for example, we have a bull, it is beak in Interslavic, and it is the same with the feminine. Like for example, it is cow, it is krava. So krava, it is cow in Interslavic. And also neuter are all cubs of animals. So for example, calf, and it is Interslavic tele. But what if you can clearly say is it female or a male? So it can be again one of those three. So for example, a fish in Interslavic riba is a feminine. A dog, we already learned that, right? Pes is a masculine. And animal, životno, is neuter. So inanimate things may have masculine or feminine gender. So like a knife, nož, is a masculine, or a water, voda, is a feminine, or vodka, you know vodka, right, is also feminine, but milk, so mlijeko, or beer, pivo, are neuter. So you can't learn gender differently except by dictionary and a lot of practice. So you actually need a lot of practice and a lot of repeating Interslavic words. So I will also put in description a link of Interslavic dictionary so you can practice, okay? Okay, so let's try to practice. I will tell you now a word and you will try to guess what that means actually in Interslavic, or what that means in English, and what is the gender of that words, okay? Ready? Okay, so first word is we have autobus. Autobus is, can you guess it? It is a bus and it is masculine. Okay, so our next word is a kot. And actually I have one kot. Do you have kot? What is kot? It is a cat, and cat is masculine, but I don't know, I'm not sure is it there like that in other languages, but we also have kotka in Interslavic, which also means cat, but feminine cat. So there is actually difference between female and male cat in Slavic languages. Well, I can tell for sure in Croatian. So we actually differentiate male and female cat. So are you also differentiate cat in your language? Tell me in the comments. Okay, so let's continue. Then we have word in Interslavic is den or den. So den or den, it is the same word, but it is like two way of how to say it. So den. What it is? What is it? It is they. And what do you think it is? It is masculine, right? Okay, then we have ležišće. I'm sure it is kind of hard to pronounce this, so I will repeat it slowly. Ležišće. And what do you think that means? It is actually a bed. And it is neuter. But we also have postelj, which also means bed, and it is actually feminine. So you can say also ležišće, or if it is easier for you to say postelj, or it is more familiar to you that word, you can say also postelj. Okay, then we have next word is morje. Who loves morje? Have you been to morje? Jadransko morje? Adriatic Sea? That is right. So morje is a sea and it is neuter. Then what we have else? We have telefon. And it is kind of similar to English, right? So you can guess the word. It means telephone and it is a masculine. Then we have I use it a lot, and probably you are using it too because you're watching YouTube if you're not watching on a mobile phone. So it is computer, computer. What it means? It is actually almost like in English, so it is computer, right? And it is masculine. Okay, so what else do we use? Tipkovnica. What do you mean is tipkovnica? Tipkovnica. It is keyboard, right? Keyboard. It is feminine. Okay, so the next word, what am I using right now? And it is actually the same, almost. It is the same like in English. It is camera. Camera. And how do we say in English? It is also camera, right? And it is feminine. Okay. Then we have sock. Sock. When we use this word, actually when we are going to the cafe and we are trying to drink something, so it is a juice. Juice. So sock is a juice and it is masculine. Masculine. Then we actually already had this word, so if you watched my previous videos, you must know this, and it is dom. Dom. What means dom? Dom means house, and it is masculine. Okay, we have pivnica. Pivnica. What do you think it is pivnica? Pivnica, pivo, pivnica. It is kind of similar words, right? So it is pub or beer house, and it is actually feminine. Yeah. So if there is females that loves beer, write me in the comments. Okay, so next we have a really nice word. It is drug. Drug. And what is drug? Drug, it is friend, but male friend, and it is masculine, of course. But you can also say prijatelj, but be careful, that can be friend and boyfriend. I actually tried to find another word for boyfriend in the dictionary and I didn't find it, so I guess prijatelj is also a boyfriend, so be sure how you use this word, so maybe it is better to say drug. Okay, then we have družka. Družka. If drug is a male friend, družka is a družka. Družka. Okay, it is kind of harder, so it is družka. So it is a female friend, feminine, right? But again, so how we say previous, we have prijatelj, we have also prijateljka, and it is female friend or girlfriend. Okay. And we have also beautiful word. It is prijateljstvo. Prijateljstvo. Can you connect it? Prijatelj, prijateljka, prijateljstvo. It is actually a friendship. Friendship, and it is neuter. So, how much did you guess of these words? Did you know the meaning? Did you know which gender is it? Write me in the comments. I'm really curious about it now. Okay. And now we are going back to more boring grammar. Sorry everyone, but we need to know grammar too, so we can communicate more and better. So here is a little bit boring examples. Okay, so in those examples you actually saw animate, it is živi, and inanimate, neživi, masculine, muški, patterns, obrazac. So in these examples you saw animate and inanimate masculine patterns. So živi and neživi, živi I neživi, muški, obrazac. Okay? If masculine patterns have the accusative, identical, and they say identični, jednakovi, or totožni, to the genitive, right? It is called animate declension, and it is intended only for those nouns who represent living beings or other subjects that can perform some actions, so like robots or similar machines to that. And here accusative must be different from nominative, so we can make it clear who is the performer and who is actually target of an action. Okay, I will give you later an example, but first let me tell you about what if masculine patterns have accusative identični, we learn now that word, right, to nominative, then we are talking actually about inanimate declension. So the inanimate declension has the accusative identical to the nominative as in all neuter patterns. I know it is boring, but you need to know that. So I will give you now example so you will actually understand what I'm talking about. So for example, we have a sentence, Peter sliši Ivana, and it means Peter is listening to Ivan. And the accusative of Ivan is animate, so therefore identical to Peter, to the genitive, because both Peter and Ivan are able to listen somebody. So here we need to make it clear who is listening whom. Okay? And second example is again Peter or Peter. Peter stroji dom means Peter makes or builds, that means stroji, a house. We already had this word before, right? And the accusative of dom is inanimate and therefore identical to the nominative of dom, because a house is not able to build something, so here is obvious who is a builder and what is built. So I know it is kind of confusing, but well, deal with it for now. So how to distinguish animate from inanimate in Interslavic? We ask of animate subjects by using kto, it means who, right? We learned also that. And inanimate by using što, it means what. So you actually can see that it is the same like in the English language, how we distinguish animate from inanimate. Okay, I really tried that this lesson won't be too bored, but it is kind of hard because it is grammar. But I hope you enjoyed in this. And there is a lot of more about genders, but let's stop here for today so you can actually think about it. So first learn and practice this, and then we continue to learn more about genders and about all grammar stuff and all in Interslavic. I really hope that you enjoyed in this lesson. Thank you for subscribing and supporting me and my channel. Thank you for supporting and learning Interslavic with me. I think that is a really beautiful language, and I'm even more grateful when I see that non-Slavic people learning this language. So I'm really happy that you actually want to communicate on this language. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe if you still didn't. And well, that is all. See you in the next Friday. Have a nice weekend. Doviđenja. Bye. Well, we ask of animate subjects by using we ask of animate